it's Ellie, and this is just a follow-on for my review for the Baccarat Rouge 540 from the house of Maison Francis Cajan, which you'll probably see the link up here, which Timbo should have linked up there. And this is just a bit of fun. This is one which is just giving people a different option to get a similar feel from fragrances which are more budget friendly. So I've got two here because I've been looking around, seeing other reviews and smelling other fragrances. So the first one that I have is, it says on the bottle, Baccarat Rouge 540, and it's an alternative fragrance for that one. So this is one that you can purchase online. I think this is around about £19–20 a bottle for a 30ml bottle. So I'm going to spray it and then just see what my initial thoughts are. So let's see. Definitely, it's initially more bubblegummy, if you know what I mean by that. It's quite sweet and fruity, but now as it's, and I think, and now as probably the alcohol's starting to settle, you're getting those musky, ambery notes in there. So far it's a lot lighter, a lot lighter, because obviously the quality of the ingredients are not going to be the same at all, but there's definitely the feel in this one. So if you were looking for something that's going to smell slightly similar, give you that feel, then definitely that would be one. If you are looking for something that's not going to break the bank, then that one is a nice one to try. And that's the alternative. Like I say, you can buy this one online. And then the other one is the Cloud from Ariana Grande. So I tried this one, and this one is like a fruity floral gourmand. So definitely the notes in here, as you smell them, you're picking up a lot more of the fruity notes. I know that you've got lavender and pear in there in the top notes, and then you've got coconut, whipped cream, praline, which give you that edible quality, vanilla quality, and then you've got ambery musks on the base. So smelling them now, they all smell quite different, but I do know as they start to settle that they are going to give you that feel. So what we're going to do now is, we're just going to go off camera for a while, and we're going to try a little bit of an experiment to see just how well my smelly Ellie scents works. Tim's going to take them out the room, spray them onto 3 cards, and I'm going to see if actually I can tell the difference between all 3, which is not going to reflect well if I can't. You might have to give me some hints and tips, Tim. But anyway, it's going to be something that we're just going to try, so then we can see how close these are to the actual Baccarat Rouge. So, be back in just a second. Well, that was funny. Tim was having to go into the other room, spray them, bring them back. Now what he's done is he's placed numbers on them so he knows which one they are. I'm not allowed to touch the bottles or spray the bottles, so what I'm going to do is pick each one up, smell them, and then I'm going to put the bottle next to one that I think it is. Is that right, Tim?
That's right.
Now, let's just clarify. I haven't seen you spray these.
No.
And you haven't sprayed the same fragrance on every one, have you?
No.
Because then that would be cheating. Right, let me start with number 1 then. That smells a bit like whiskey. You're not been having a quick drink out there, have you?
No, that's in my shed.
Don't know. This one's got a bit more depth and warmth, I think. Definitely more ambery notes. This one has got the more bubblegummy feel. That's what I'm getting from this one initially. So, let's just check. I think definitely that one is that one, because that's the least like these two. No, this one. This is beautiful. Definitely beautiful. I do like that one. But then that's quite pretty. So I think this one is definitely, I've got a feeling, more sort of like girly, sweeter. I can imagine that sort of like sweet as candy, sort of like light blues and light pink. So I think that might be the Ariana Grande. Cloud. And I think this is definitely the Baccarat Rouge. You can just, oh, I'm going to be looking such a, let me think of a word that I can say. Fool. If this is not the Baccarat Rouge, definitely I think it's warmer, deeper. I just think it's a different quality of essence. I think that's the Baccarat Rouge. So, Timbo, you better tell me what's what.
Well, number 1 is the Cloud.
Oh, good. Whee!
Number 2, however,
No. It's not the Dupe.
is not the Dupe.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
so good.
Baccarat
Oh,
Rouge.
my God.
With the third one being the Baccarat Rouge.
I was going to say,
Dupe.
do not tell me that I could have picked a £20 fragrance as the most expensive. But no. So definitely it is a case of you do get what you pay for. And when Tim and I were discussing sort of like how we feel about fragrances, and obviously everything is down to what you can afford to buy. You know your own budget. But for us, if we were going to buy a fragrance, we would definitely purchase the Maison Francisca Jeanne Baccarat Rouge, because it's how it makes you feel. It's the quality of the essences, how long it's going to stay on your skin, all of those things. But like I say, I am going to be trying out all 3 of these fragrances. So by the time this second one goes up, that I will have been able to get back to you and say, yes, this one lasts longer, this one I had to reapply, and how it ended up after a sort of maybe good 6 to 8 hour wear. But like I say, these are just giving you an idea of fragrances that smell quite similar and how you can make it maybe more budget friendly for you. So wait and see what I have to say about them when I come back, letting you know just how long that they last. But hey, good on me, I got it right. I'm back with just a quick update. I've been wearing these fragrances. I wore the Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francisca Jeanne and also the Cloud by Ariana Grande yesterday. And I sprayed them both on different arms, and then I checked in with them several times. But definitely for the first hour, the Baccarat Rouge was winning. You got that creaminess, you got the ambery wood notes, and it smelled beautifully on the skin. The Cloud was more fruity, definitely more fruity. So I wouldn't have said initially that they smelt very similar. But then after 4 hours, everything changed. Once it had settled on the skin, realistically, you could not tell the difference. And then after 6 hours, I smelt it, and Tim smelt them both, and actually we both preferred the Ariana Grande because it just seemed to stay sort of like slightly sweeter and warmer on the skin, where the Baccarat Rouge 540 definitely became more woody, and that's not particularly one that smells great on me. So for me personally, I think that the Cloud came out the winner yesterday on my skin. However, I can imagine the Baccarat Rouge, if your skin type holds those really woody, ambery notes really well, then that would be the one for you. And then today, I've been wearing the alternative Baccarat Rouge 540, the one that was £20. And to be truthful, I've had it on now for a little while, and although it does smell similar, like a really light version of the Baccarat Rouge, the original, it's not really doing anything. It's very faint. So if you're looking for something that you can just keep spraying, I think the alternative one would be just one to have in your handbag, just to keep sort of like refreshing throughout the day. Whereas with these two, definitely they are going to be the longer wear-ins. They're going to be more intense. It's going to be one that's going to stay on your skin for a good 6 to 8 hours. I had a shower during this time as well, and even after the shower I could still smell these two on my skin. So they would be my two forefront ones. Personally for me, it would probably be the Cloud, because that smells better on my skin. But if my skin smelt fabulous, I would definitely have the original Baccarat Rouge. So that's how they settled and that's how long they last. So now it's just up to you. See you again soon.